Good morning to all. Myself Brinda, Assistant Professor of ECE Department, King's College of Engineering. In this topic, we are going to discuss the general Boolean functions that includes canonical form and minterm and maxterm. So, this lecture covers what are canonical form, minterms, what is minterm and what is maxterm, and what the process done in the index representation of minterm and maxterm, sum of products and product of sum, conversion between the representation. So the first is canonical form. The canonical form is having two functions. One is that allows the comparison of quality, and next one is has a correspondence to the truth tables. So this also includes the literals, that is each occurrence of a variable in each complement or an uncomplement form is called as a literal. These literals are termed, or these literal terms are arranged in the two forms, that is sum of products and product of sum, that is SOP and POS. So next one is minterm. Minterm is called as unterm, that is a product term, which contains each of the n variable as factor in the either complement or uncomplement form is called as a minterm. So here we are taking x and y variable, means the two variables are having 2 power n possibilities, that is 4 possibilities. So xy means that is in both variables are in normal stage. So x y bar means x is in normal stage and y is in complement stage. And next one is x bar y. So this is denoted as x is complement and y is normal. And next x bar and y bar. So x bar and y bar means both are in complement stage. So these possibilities are presented in the minterm for two variables. Okay. Next one is max term. So max term is represented as a R term, that is a sum term, which contains each of the n variables as facts in the either complement or uncomplement form is called as a max term. This is also here also we are going to consider two variables. So two variables are having four possibilities. So here x plus y, so that's why this term is called as a max term. X plus y is represented as a max term. Okay, in this stage both are in normal stage. X plus y bar means x is in normal and y is in complement, and x bar y means x is in complement and y is in normal. X bar plus y bar means both are in complement. So that is the, so this is the form of max term. So what is the difference between x term and min term and max term? So here we are taking two variables. So the two variables are considered in min term and max term. Okay, so index is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so min term and max term means 0 is for min term x bar and y bar. So as per the same, the max term is x plus y. So in this min term we are considering a bar, means at the same time the in that max term we are considering that is a normal term. Okay, so here in this min term we are considering 0 is represented as x bar, means in max term 0 is represented as x. Okay, so next 1, so that is x bar y means, so in this x bar is, in this max term is considered as a x. So y is considered as a y bar. So dot is considered as a x plus. Okay, so dot is considered as a plus. So what is x bar y? X plus y means, so in this 0 is 0, 1, 2, 3. These terms are considered in 8421 process. So in this 8421 process, if you are taking two variables means, so we are taking only 2 and 1 process. So that's why here we are using two variables. Okay, so next 2 means x y bar. So at the same time max term, x is considered as a x bar, dot is replaced by plus, y bar is replaced by y. Okay, in 3 min term means x y, x dot y. At the same time the max term x bar plus y bar. So again I'm recall this concept. If you are using 0 is x bar in min terms means 0 is replaced by 1 in the y bar. Okay, so this is the concept of this. And next, purpose of the index. The index for the min term or max term expressed as a binary number is used to determine whether the variable is shown in the truth form or complement form. For min term, 1 means the variable is not complement and 0 means the variable is in complement. Okay, for max term, 0 means the variables is not complement and 1 means the variables is complement form. Okay, so the function for both, so min term of two variables, max term of two variables, the variables are x and y. Here also the variables are x and y. If you are taking two variables means that is having four possibilities. So what are that means? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, so in this m0 m1 m2 m3 are represented as a 8421 code. If you are considering 0 0 means in 8421, that is to be m0 is to be 1. In 01 form, the 1 is to be 1. 10 form, 2 is to be 1. 11 means that is to be 3. So m3 is to be 1. Okay, so here also the same. 0 0 means m0 is to be 1. 01 means m1 is to be 1. 10 means 10 means that is a 2 1 form, so 2 is to be 1. 1 means that is 2 1 also, both are in 1, so that's why this is value is 3. So m3 is to be 1. At the same time, consider the max term form. So in this 0 0 means m0 is to be 0. That's why here I am telling in max term 0 means the variable is in not complement. That's why if you are using 1 means at the same time in the max variable, that's 1 is replaced by 0. Okay, if you are using 0 means in the max term that 0 is replaced by 1. Okay, so like that here the 0 0 means m0 is to be 0. At the same time, min term is represented as a small m and max term is represented as a capital M. Okay, so in this 0 0 means the m0 is 0, m1 m2 m3 both these three values are to be 1. At the same time, here 0 1 means the m1 is to be 0, remaining those are 1. 1 0 means the m2 is to be 0, remaining are to be 1. 1 1 means the both are to be these three values are 1. The m3 is to be 0. Okay, here we are taking one example for min term. Example, f1 is equal to m1 plus m4 plus m7. So the problem symbolically represent this is a min term. Okay, how we find out means that is in small m, that's why this is the min term. Okay, so what is the problem means f1 is equal to xyz plus x bar y bar z plus x y bar z bar. Okay, xyz means xyz, what is the value? So here we are going to create a table for this 8421 code. So in this xyz, here we are using only three variables, that's why those are xyz. So for this if you are taking three variables means that is having a 7 possibilities. Okay, so 0 0 is the initial stage, 1 1 is the seventh 8 possibilities, 8th possibility, 1 1 1 is the 8th possibility. Okay, for index means the 0 0 0 is represented as a 0. 0 0 1 means 4 to 1 in this 4 to 1 code, so this is 1 value. 0 1 0 means that is to be 2. 0 1 1 means 4 to 1. In this 4 to 1 value we are adding 2 and 1. Why? Because here the position for these 2 and 1 is to be 1. That's why this is to be 3. The sum value is to be 3. So next one is 1 0 0. So 1 0 0 means the fourth position is to be 1. That's why the index value is to be 4. Okay, 1 0 1. This is 5. 1 1 0 6. 1 1 1 is to be 7. Okay. For this M1, this is sum of product. Sum of products. Here we are going to product the sum values. Here we are going to sum the product values. That is the concept of sum of product. Okay. For m1, this value is to be 0, 0, 0, 0. So f is equal to 0. 0, 0, 1 means 0, 0, 1. We know that the first position is to be represented as 1. So m1 is to be 1, remaining are to be 0. The value is 1. So again they are given 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0 means the second position is to be 1. That's why there is no second position. There is no second position, so all those things are to be 0. Another one is 3, so here there is no question for 3. That's why this is also be 0. 4, so 4 means m4 is to be 1. So here 1 is replaced instead of 0. So this is to be 1. So 1, 0, 1 means that is to be 5. So there is no value here. So here the value answer is to be 0. So the final answer 1, 1, 1 is to be, the index value of 1, 1, 1 is 7. That's why here we are taking the f1 value is to be 1. So like this way only we have to calculate the min term values, and then we are going to create the max term value. In this max term value, m0, m2, m3, m5, m6. Okay, here we are taking as per the same x, y, z variables. So 8 possibilities. Instead of here we are using plus, but here we are going to take a multiplication. If you are multiplying, 0 into 1 is to be 0, 0 into 1 is to be 0. That means m0 into m2, m2 into m3, m3 into m5, m5 into m6 is equal to m1. That kind of way only we have to calculate the max term. Okay, so first we have to listen. 1 means m0 is to be 1 means 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. Another m3 and m5, 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, so f is equal to 1. Okay, in this min term we are using 0. 0 for index value. If you are putting 1 for index value, but in this max term, if you want to replace that 0 into 1, okay, for this index value we are going to just represent this 0. Okay, so like this way only we have to calculate the max term values. Another thing is standard sum of products term. So this standard sum of product is also called as a min term canonical form. That means if each term in SOP form contains all the literals, then the SOP is known as a standard or canonical SOP form. So this SOP is also called as a min term. This represents the summation of m. This represents the summation of m. Okay. Here we are taking one examples, that is a dash means that represents a bar. Okay, a bar b bar c plus a b bar c b bar plus a b bar c. Like this way they are providing one sum for us. We have to simplify this. Okay, next step we have to simplify this. A bar b bar c plus, here we are taking a as a common term, so b bar plus c plus b, and next one is c bar plus c. So b bar plus b and c bar plus c, that is denoted as a 1 value. So this is to be 1. So that's why a bar b bar c plus a only. So finally finally we are taking a b bar c plus a. That means a bar plus a is denoted as a. That's why we are taking only a. So for 3 literals it is having a 8 possibilities. For 4 variables we are having a 16 possibilities. So next one is and or 2 level implementation of SOP expressions. Okay, so next one is standard POS form, that is a max term canonical form. In each term in SOP form contains all the literals, then the POS form is known as a standard or canonical POS form. Okay, so the POS are called as a max term. Here also they are providing similarly for we have to solve the problem expression for POS. Okay, instead of plus we are instead of plus we are using dot, that is a multiplication. If you are using 0 in min term means that is replaced by 1 in the max term. If you are using 1 in min term means that is replaced into 0 in the max term. Okay, this is the concept of min term and max term. Okay, thank you.